Good morning. It's Monday morning. We're changing things up a bit this week. Things are going to be slightly different. Tomorrow, Wednesday's workout is the threshold workout. No Friday workout. And a 5k time trial on Saturday. I want to see where I'm at. This recovery run's been hard work today, but the legs are feeling good. So, let's strap in. It's going to be a great week. Good morning. Tuesday morning, jog to work. About 5.6. At about 5.25s at the moment. This feeling I've got right here, this is why I hate strength training. This is why I avoid it. And I know I've got to do it, but it's why I avoid it. It's been 3 days since I did a strength routine, and I've still got DOMs in my quads. I've still got muscles that I can feel that are tight and aren't switching on properly when I'm running. I know it's telling me I need to do more, but it's really, really hard to change that mindset, and it takes so much time to do. That's all right. It's on me to fix. Not tonight, tomorrow night, after the workout. All right, let's finish this round of work off. I'll see you this afternoon. And that's the day done. 5.2 at 5.29s. Still got that quad soreness. Have to do a bit of work on that tonight. Bit of rolling, bit of massage. I think it might be more hip and glute related though. So we'll do some work on those and hopefully work that out too. It is wet. It's hard in this weather. Hard to maintain motivation. But, as I say, routine beats motivation for breakfast. Good morning. Wednesday morning. Jog to work. Averaging 5.23s now. Look out. About 5.25s I reckon for the whole run. Workout day today. Threshold this afternoon. Let's get it done. Good afternoon. Wednesday arvo, and it's workout arvo. And it's my favourite kind of workout. Threshold workout. 2 by 14 minutes at threshold pace. Ready to rock and roll. So just finish the warm up now. Then we'll get into those intervals. Woohoo. Ah. That's the opposite of a confidence building workout. That wind. Excuse number one, that wind. My gosh. I haven't got an excuse number two. Just lack of fitness. But that wind. Hopefully you can hear it in the microphone now. I think 12 minute sets done in the end. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, not confident. Jog home though. I'll unpack some more details at home. Bye. Good morning. Friday morning. Run to work. Almost done. Just thinking about how good a rest day is. Unfortunately, due to my calendar, Thursday has become a bit of a rest day. Just trying to fit everything in. I can't do it. I can't find time to get a run in there, so that's become my rest day. And I wake up on Fridays feeling so fresh and so ready to roll. It's lovely. Anyway, averaging 5.22s with a heart rate of around 131, 132. So it just shows how fresh I am. Anyway, it's going to be a lovely run. 5-ish Ks, and it'll stay at about that 5.22 pace. Easy run this afternoon. On the way home, no workout, because tomorrow's 5k time trial day. Let's get excited. And that's the run done. Friday done. Didn't feel as peppy this afternoon as I did this morning. That's probably to be expected. Fairly easy though. What was it? 5.1 Ks at 5:22s. Nailed it. Park run tomorrow. Let's hit this. So this is an interesting one. Today, made the call. It was absolutely pouring this morning. My local park run, the one that I normally go to, was flooded, so we had to cancel. And then I made the call pretty early on that it was just too wet. There's just too much water everywhere to have a go at a fast 5K time trial. It was just pointless. So anyway, jogged down, had coffee with friends and was jogging home. Was going to do a couple of Ks extra to jog home. Get 3 Ks into the run. And I'm starting to get dizzy and like my heart rate's elevated and yeah, I just don't feel right. This is an interesting one and it often happens to me after rain here. So it's finished raining, the sun's coming out a little bit, it's starting to heat up. I think it's just heat, but yeah. If you know more about this than me, I'd love to hear about it down below. But yeah, I'm cutting the run there. So I think it'll be about 6 Ks for the day at an average of around 3:30s. Sorry, 5:30s, but yeah, it was feeling harder than it should have. So I'm gonna call it quits there and reload ready for tomorrow's long run. All right, I'll see you in the morning. Well, that's it. A total of 55 Ks and my weekend's there. I'm going to talk a little bit about why my weekend did that way in a moment, but first let's dive into Wednesday's threshold and what happened there. I came away at the end, and you probably got that in the last little bit, feeling overwhelmingly bad about that workout. And the reason for that, it just felt too hard. What should have been an easy threshold pace was hard to stick at. Then I turned around back into the wind and my goodness, I felt like I was working so hard to maintain what should have been a very doable pace for 2 sets of 12 minutes. At the end of that one, I started losing trust that, okay, maybe this isn't working. Maybe I'm struggling and maybe I'm not where I hoped my fitness was. But that was just one workout, and it's really, really important that while we can listen to what's going on in our bodies during a workout and all of that sort of stuff, it's important not to get bogged down in that one workout. So I tried really, really hard to just put that aside and go, okay, that was Wednesday. That's how Wednesday felt. Let's push that aside and let's look forward to Saturday, which was going to be a 5K time trial where I'd have a crack and see how I was going. Saturday morning, I woke up and it was absolutely bucketing down. Now, we have had, I live in far north Queensland. It's tropical here. We get a lot of rain. But it's been next level this year. It's been really quite heavy, and Saturday was no exception. Woke up and it was one of those days where I think we got about 70 or 80 mil. The message group went around. We cancelled our local park run. Looking out my window, I can pretty much see where the other park run in town starts, and took one look at it and saw how much water was lying around. I thought, no, it would just be dangerous for me, the most uncoordinated person in the world, to try and run fast in those sort of conditions. So made the choice not to have a crack at the fast 5K, decided to just jog, meet people for coffee, and just chalk this one up as I'm not going to get a chance to do that one. It's just not going to fit. So we're not going to worry about it. Anyway, I met people for coffee and I thought, I'll jog down there and then I'll run home from coffee and do about an hour on the way home. Put a bit of fatigue in the legs, but just a nice, easy run. 3Ks into that nice, easy run, I started feeling lightheaded and started getting wobbly in my legs. And it was a really concerning feeling. I still don't know what it was. It's kind of serendipitous though, because at the time I happened to be listening to a Sweat Elite podcast where they were talking all about the importance of rest and how minimal impact rest periods can have on your fitness. So I think just the fact that I was listening to that at the time and then that happened, I thought a bit of rest isn't going to kill me. This is reaffirming that little bit of rest, it's not going to kill me, just walk home. So I took it easy and walked home. On Sunday, I'd planned to do a long run. The aim was to go 22, 23 Ks like I have been the last few weeks. And yeah, just bank that one last long run
to just finish up the training block. And I woke up Sunday morning with a really scratchy throat and just felt absolutely terrible. So having listened to a podcast all about rest, highly suggestive, me went, this is a sign. I need to back it off. So I chose not to go for the long run. I felt like absolute garbage and felt like I was getting sick. The kids have been sick, not majorly sick, but just that sniffly, tired, agitated, all that sort of stuff. So I thought maybe I've got some sort of little bug thing. And so I made the decision not to go for the long run and just went, no, I'm going to call it there and just not run on the Sunday, call it a 55Ks for the week and just be okay with that. And so having made that decision, I then had to lie with that decision all day on the Sunday. I'm a little bit later on now recording this, so I know that it's that it was a good decision, and I know that I did the right thing. But that being said, it was difficult to do the right thing in the moment. So anyway, that's my week, 55Ks, and that's it. I'd hoped for more, and I'd hoped to finish off with a bang. I'd hoped to finish off with a time trial and a good long run banked, so then I could turn the corner in the last 2 weeks and start to wind things up and tie off some loose ends. That didn't happen. Let's not get concerned about it. Let's just call it an extended taper and revel in the fact that I've nailed quite a few weeks of training leading up to it. I took rest when I needed to, and hopefully we can put a good run on the board in the 10K coming in a couple of weeks' time. Anyway, that's my week. The reason why I was listening to this Random Sweat Elite podcast is because I'm on the hunt for podcast recommendations. So if you're watching this, you're probably a bit of a running nerd like I am, and you might know of a podcast or two that I may not have listened to. My favorites are Inside Running and FTK. If you've got a suggestion that you listen to and you want to put it down below, I'd love to hear it. Anyway, that's me done. On to next week. Final week of hard training, but starting the taper. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.